from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa's offense will go on the attack first. This is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense, squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they face, they play great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a seam wide open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Running the red zone, it's Smith. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down, red zone play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Oregon Ducks offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes! They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy giving up that first down.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Jukes his way for more. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give is to Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a pulls it and fires to the left. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Falls in complete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Utes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellows, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Sees him in open space. An opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the run. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be... Give them a 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in.
That is such a good job by the defense on 3rd down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in, but the defense was prepared and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up 4.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Used the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. Breaks into the open. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He's in open space downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. A high kick trying to pen them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give out of the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He lets one fly deep. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time.
He's trying to get it in. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense. Especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
35, Iowa, 6.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got the tight end. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have in the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Pulls and fires complete. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They'll leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to... Oh, he's got some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll take it himself. He breaks a tackle. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Catch in the middle. It's Riley. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Ducks are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the great Boise State-Fresno State rivalry is in the books. Here's how it all went down. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Right on the money. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground, it's Riggs. Boom. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
When you know you have a team out